You've got some incredible knowledge locked away inside you. And there's this amazing platform that can share it with the whole world, YouTube. But what's that one thing, that one barrier that stops so many amazing people before they even start? Does this hit home for you? That little nagging feeling in the back of your head that says you're just not expert enough yet? That you need, I don't know, one more certificate, one more year of experience before you've actually earned the right to hit that record button? If that sounds familiar, trust me, you are not alone. Let's actually give this feeling a name. Let's call it the myth of not ready yet. It's this belief that you've got to be at the absolute tippy top of your field before you can teach anything. But you know what? Today, we're going to take that myth and we're going to tear it apart piece by piece. So it's time for a reframe, a big one. The truth is, your value isn't about being some flawless guru at the top of the mountain. Nope, it's about being a helpful, relatable guide who's just one or two steps ahead on the path. This right here, this is the core idea. I want you to let this sink in for a second. It doesn't matter where you are on your journey, because I promise you, there is always someone just starting out looking for the very answers you just figured out. To them, you're not an imposter. You're a lifesaver. You're their guide. And this comparison it's so powerful. Look at this. On one side, you have the expert who feels this immense pressure to know the entire path, to have this super polished authority. But then look at the guide. The guide just needs to know the next step. Their value comes from sharing the journey while it's happening. I mean, which one sounds less stressful? And more importantly, which one sounds way more helpful to a beginner? And that's where the real magic is. That small step you just took, the thing you just figured out, to a total beginner, that's a mountain. And by sharing how you climbed it, you become this trusted, relatable person they can look up to. And even better, every single video you make adds to this growing library of content. And guess what? It actually makes you smarter. Teaching is the best way to learn. It is a total win-win. Okay, so you're on board, you're ready to be a guide. Awesome. But how do you go from just having casual viewers to building a real, loyal audience? Well, you do it by building something we're going to call a value bridge. The idea behind this is actually really simple, but it's so powerful. You basically package what you know into something real, something tangible, like a downloadable PDF, a checklist, a little guide. This becomes the bridge that takes people from your free YouTube content into a community, into an email list where you can connect with them directly. So here's how you do it in 3 super simple steps. First, package your knowledge. Make a simple guide. Second, offer it up as a free download right in your videos. You can use a link or a QR code. And third, in exchange for that awesome playbook, they give you their email. And just like that, boom. You're not just getting views anymore. You're building a direct line to your biggest fans. This table kind of lays out all the options perfectly. I mean, sure, just posting videos is the fastest way to start, but it's really hard to capture an audience for the long run. And trying to be a polished expert from day one, that's the perfectionist trap. That's how you end up never posting at all. The real sweet spot is right there in the middle, sharing your in-progress lessons and offering a playbook. It's relatable, it's valuable, and it's absolutely the best way to build that audience that will stick with you. Okay, but does this stuff actually work? Is it just a nice theory? Let's get out of the theory and into the real world. Here are some real stories from real people who tried this guide mentality and got, well, pretty incredible results. So check this out. There was this young developer, still in college, who didn't wait until she was a senior engineer at some huge tech company. Nope. She started making tutorials on coding concepts right after she figured them out for her own classes. So what happened? What was the result of her just sharing her journey? She got 15,000 subscribers. That is a massive audience for anyone, let alone a student who's just starting out. And get this, she did it in only 6 months. You know how? The secret wasn't that she knew everything. The secret was that she was approachable. Beginners found her explanations way more relatable than some dense, expert-level textbook. She was their guide. And here's where she built that value bridge we talked about. She created a free beginner's JavaScript playbook. And how many people crossed that bridge? More than 4,000. That email list of over 4,000 super engaged beginners, that became the foundation for her entire business. It led to paid courses, to freelance work, all because she started before she felt ready. And look, this isn't some one-off fluke. Think about a huge name like Thomas Frank. He's a giant in the productivity space now, but he started by just sharing his own study tips while he was a student. He was documenting his journey, and all the people who were one step behind him just flocked to his content. Okay, so you've seen the why, you've seen the how, and you have seen the proof that this really works. So now, what about you? Let's break this down into a simple, actionable plan that you can literally use to start today. So here it is, your launch plan. Let's just walk through it. Number 1, identify something you've learned recently. Could be anything. 2, share it. Just use plain language. Focus on being clear, not perfect. 3, publish consistently. Build that momentum. 4, use calls to action, CTAs, to point people to your resources. 5, create that simple, downloadable playbook. 6, collect emails in exchange for all that value you're giving away. And finally, number 7, nurture that new audience. Keep giving them great insights. That's it. That's the whole engine. And I want to leave you with this final thought. As you're looking ahead at your next big goal, don't forget to look behind you, because the place you're standing right now, with the knowledge you have today, that is the destination for someone who's just starting their journey. So the only real question left is this one. The person one step behind you is out there, waiting for a guide. What's the very first thing you're going to teach them?